How's it going everyone, my name is JJ and in this Pokemon guide I'll be showing you where to find all the different unknowns on Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. So to find all the different unknowns on Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, we're going to need to complete a puzzle. First of all, we're going to need to go to the Tanu Ruins and complete the puzzle there to then be able to unlock the access to being able to find all the different unknowns. So we're going to go to the Sea Vault Canyon, we're going to go over this way towards the right hand side, and then we're going to go downwards onto this patch of grass here, and we're then going to enter this cave. Once we've entered this cave, you're going to see a load of boulders in front of us that we're going to need to move. So we're going to go ahead and move this middle boulder first of all, and we're going to move it all the way to the top of the room onto that hole. Once you move them onto the hole, your screen will shake ever so slightly, and then that means you've placed a boulder in one of the spots. Next up, we're going to go ahead and move the left one to the right, then we're going to move it upwards, and then we're going to go back over towards the left and then move it back over towards the right. Now we're going to go down towards the right and move the right boulder to the left, go down and then move that boulder upwards, go back to the right and then push it all the way over to the left. So that's the top 3 boulders done. Now we've got the bottom 4. Go over towards the left hand side first and push that one over, and then push the bottom right one over as well. Now the bottom left one, we're going to push it all the way up. The top left, we're going to push it towards the right once, then we're going to push it upwards 3 times, and then we're going to push it over towards the left. Now we're going to go ahead and push the top right one over towards the middle. We're then going to push it upwards 3 times, and we're then going to go to the left and push it over towards the right. And then finally we're going to go to that bottom right one and we're just going to push it up twice. And that is the key, that is the puzzle complete. Now we can go ahead and get ourselves an unknown. So to find all the different unknowns, we're now going to need to go to the Tanu Ruins and the Tanu Chamber. So go ahead and use Surf on this water. Now there are various different chambers, and all the different chambers have different forms of unknown. So we're going to start all the way over on the left hand side at the Viapois chamber. In this chamber we can find unknown Z and unknown exclamation mark. In this chamber, once we leave this chamber, we're going to then go below us to the Rixy chamber. So we're going to leave this one, we're now going to head south. Directly below us is the Rixy chamber, and in this chamber we can find ourselves B, M, V, W and X. So we've got 5 different unknowns that can be found in the Rixy chamber. Now leaving that chamber, we're going to go over towards the right hand side, first of all using Surf. So go ahead, get yourself on the water, and then we're going to go over towards the right hand side, and we're going to go to this chamber here. This is the Scufib chamber. In this chamber we can find F, G, K, T and Y. So again, 5 different unknowns. After that we're going to go ahead and use Surf once more. Our next chamber is Dilford. Go over towards the right and go into this small one here. This is Dilford chamber. In this chamber we've got another 5 unknowns, that being J, L, P, Q and R. Next up we've got Weepth. So we're going to go ahead and go onto the water once again, and we're going to go over towards the right. Keep going all the way right. Now we're going to find this chamber here. So we're going to go ahead and go inside. This is the Weepth chamber. In here we can find E, I, N and S. So we've got 4 in this chamber. Next up is the Lipton chamber. So once again, as always, get yourself on the water, and we're going to go over towards the right hand side. Go into this chamber here. This is the Lipton chamber. In this chamber we can get 5 different unknowns, them being C, D, H, O and U. And then finally the last chamber is the Monean chamber. So we're going to go over towards the right hand side, and we're going to see a big old chamber here. There is a trainer outside, so bear that in mind. We're going to skip past them of course. So in this chamber we can get letter A, and we can get the question mark. That is where to find all the different unknowns on Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. If you're new around here, then I make simple Pokemon guides for all different Pokemon games, so be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time for another video. Bye.